Here with great healthy recipes for everyone. Please welcome Joy McCarthy. How are you?
Good to see you, hon.
Good to see you too.
We all got the pink memo.
I know.
Right? Which is nice. It's
you gotta
bright,
do
it's
it in
vibrant.
the winter, right?
You got to do it to wake yourself up. So you also have to have good meals that are really nutrient dense, but that
you feel good.
Taste good.
Yes, and make you feel joyous. And that's so much what I focused on in the Joyous Cookbook is food that makes you feel good from the inside out, but also food that's good for everyone and every household. So over the years, like over the last decade, I've been creating recipes on my blog, as you probably know. And so one thing that I've really learned over the years is that every household is different. Some people have 2 vegetarians and 2 meat eaters. Some people have 1 vegan and 3 meat eaters. So that's what I really focused on in this cookbook is food for everyone, and that's much how my family is as well.
Okay, so by the way, there's a new cookbook.
Yeah, sorry, I jumped right into it.
You buried your lead there, honey. Look at the new cookbook. Amazing. Is that the second one?
My third cookbook. Yes, my third book baby, as I like to say. Yeah, I'm so proud of this one.
Good for you.
It's definitely my best cookbook ever, my best recipes.
Excellent.
And I thought it'd be fun to show you like girls' night recipes.
Yes.
So this is my green curry with shrimp. So since I was a kid, my dad made amazing chilies and soups.
Nice.
And he always used to make this seafood curry. So I took the base of that, of what I learned from him, and because he's not so much into Thai food, because it's a green curry, and I took the base of that and created my Thai shrimp green curry, which is absolutely delicious. So packed with vegetables. We're gonna add some coconut milk. So this recipe is totally dairy-free, and throughout my cookbook, I've identified recipes that are dairy-free, nut-free, kid-friendly, because I always think it's just good to be able to easily find that, because there's so many people who can't consume milk. Of course, if you wanted to use regular milk in this, you could, but I love like the richness of the coconut milk, and then we have some green curry paste. So this is great for girls' night, because you could actually make this ahead of time, or just get your girlfriends to help you out, and I am obsessed with green curry. It is like I just absolutely love the creaminess. Like it's so rich and creamy once you get the coconut milk. And then all you have to do, I've cooked some brown rice ahead of time. If you are grain free, you could totally do cauliflower rice and low carb as well. And then just spoon it. Actually, let's do that right now.
This is nice for January
because it's important part.
Gotta have the shrimp.
We cannot forget the shrimp.
It's celebratory because it's it feels sort of like luxe the meal, but it's also very light. So even though you never shy away from fat, and I love you for that.
I love good
You're very good with the good fats. So it's going to be filling and it's going to taste amazing, but it's actually a really good healthy meal.
Yeah, this is joyous comfort food, as I like to say, healthy comfort food. We should be eating food that nourishes our soul and makes us feel amazing. I'm actually going to let that cook a little longer before we put it on because the shrimp is not fully cooked.
Yes, for sure.
Eating raw shrimp, not very tasty. And then just put a little bit of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you could do some parsley just because it looks so pretty.
Yes.
Beautiful colors, rich in minerals, so good for you.
Lovely. Yeah. Okay, so we have our girls' night, although I have yet to see the tequila. Where is it? I don't know.
Yes, we need some tequila shots. I'm all for that.
So next we're moving on to what?
Yes, okay, so this is what you would make for date night. And both of these recipes, again, you could make ahead of time so you have more time to smooch with your lover or do whatever you want. But this is a galette.
Yeah,
so a galette it looks fancy, but let me tell you, this is so easy to make. So a galette is just like French for a free form pie or tart.
Okay.
So
that took all the romance out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a galette.
Yeah, so nobody needs to know how easy this was. So this is actually an almond flour base.
Okay.
And you make your dough ahead of time in your food processor. It's the easiest thing. Then all you have to do, I have sauteed some zucchini and some onions. It is seriously packed with flavor. Just plop it on top like this. And this you're doing all before your date arrives.
Okay, of course.
Because so you don't want them to know, you want them to think that you've been slaving all day in the kitchen, right? You don't want them to know how easy this was. And then, so I put some olives, because this is my rustic Mediterranean galette.
Did you do anything to the tomatoes or anything? Just chop them up?
Yeah, just chopped up the tomatoes. You don't have to cook them ahead of time because once you roll this together, I'll show you how easy it is. I have a little trick whenever I make galettes because I'm kind of galette obsessed. Like I never make pies. I just find them you know, all throughout the year, just use whatever's fresh.
Yeah, and it's also there's a freedom to this.
Yes.
It's free form. You can throw in it whatever you need.
Exactly.
I find baking has to be very specific.
Yes,
so
this is not precise at all, and this is totally gluten-free. So this is my little trick. Using the parchment paper to kind of push it in like this. And you know, if you are not comfortable baking at home, like a lot of people might shy away from this, but when you see how easy it is, it's rustic. That's what you tell your date. This is rustic. It's like so trendy, right?
It's supposed to look however it looks, okay?
Exactly.
So just enjoy. I think it's beautiful. How long do you bake it for?
Just like 25 minutes.
Nice.
And then you've pre-made this as well. Ooh. This is our carrot beet quinoa slaw. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, lovely.
You know, it looks like the color of love. Sprinkle some pea shoots on it. It's got a great crunch. Yeah. And this will convert any, because sometimes people are weird about beets. They're like, really, beets for date night?
Yeah.
Because they have a beautiful earthy flavor, but all the other ingredients like the quinoa and the pea shoots and the flavors are so wonderful. And you could have this the next day as a whole meal in of itself, because quinoa is a complete plant-based protein.
Sometimes it's even better the next day. So beets are one of those things, they're almost like cilantro. They like it or they hate it. They love it or they hate it, right?
It's true.
So, I don't know, I've actually migrated to the side of liking beets.
Yay!
Yeah, I like them in salads and stuff like that. So